Hello everyone, it's Terry here for Tailored Expressions. I am so excited to be back on the channel. Today's video, I am sharing a card design using the new mini slimline all planned out too. Let's get started. Before we begin, I like to go over the supplies that I will use in this video. I am using the best Buds Stamp and Stencil combo set, the mini slimline all planned out too, the mini slim layering Stacklets, the mini strips floral with coordinating dies, also tiny diamonds in bold, foam strips and foam squares, inks in the colors Popsicle and Huckleberry, VersaFine Clair ink, alcohol markers, white gel pen, and a blending brush. To start off, I am inking VersaFine Clair ink onto the Best Buds stamps and stamping that onto a piece of buttercream frosting cardstock. I like to use my press-it tool to get even pressure. I did have to reapply the ink and re-stamp to make sure to get good coverage. Now using the coordinating stencil, I am laying down the first layer over the card panel. I know it's hard to see, but there are embossed etched details on the stencil, which makes aligning it super simple. For the first layer, I am using the beautiful color Popsicle. Going in with my blending brush, I am picking some ink on my brush and blending that all over the open areas of the stencil. Before removing the stencil, I like to wipe it down with a little rag. Now using the same etch details on the second layer, I align that over the panel and begin inking the opening areas with Huckleberry ink. I really love this rich color. I love how this turned out, but I wanted to add a little more color to the panel. So going in with a few shades of alcohol markers, I started to color in the leaves. To create the rectangle panels for the card, I am using the mini slimline all planned out dies and running that through my die cutting machine with the stencil panel. Now using the scallop mini frames from the set, I ran that through on green tea cardstock. I really love the stitch details on the scallops. Off screen, I used the mini slim stacklets to die cut a piece of vellum. Here are a majority of the pieces that I will need. You can see here that I also have a pile of sentiments that I created using the mini strips floral stamps. I stamped that onto toffee colored cardstock and used the coordinating mini strip dies to die cut all the sentiments in one go. I like having a bunch of these on hand. I use my strong magnets to hold the vellum in place while I add foam squares to the back of each rectangle. I used the grids on my work surface to make sure that the placement of each rectangle was evenly spaced out. Before I assemble the other pieces, I selected a larger die from the mini slim stacklet and die cut that out of toffee colored cardstock. I adhered the green tea scallops panel to the toffee cardstock using liquid adhesive. Using the smaller rectangle die from the mini slimline all planned out set, I die cut that out of vellum. I also used the sentiment hay from the set and die cut that out of Huckleberry and toffee cardstock. I adhered the two sentiments together to create dimension before I adhered it to the small rectangle vellum. Then turning the vellum over, I added liquid adhesive only on where the sentiment was showing. I pressed that onto the panel. Now using foam strips, I added that onto the back of the sentiment strip and popped that right underneath the hay sentiment. I wanted to add some more interest to the design, and I thought that going in with tiny diamonds in bold was perfect to add a little bit of color and texture to the stencil flowers. I added several glue area to my panel, then used a pickup tool to place the embellishment onto the glue dots. I then adhered it to the side folding card base. After looking at the design, I felt that it was missing something. I went ahead and die cut the hay sentiment again out of gold cardstock and adhered it to the top of the sentiment on the card panel. I thought that the gold balanced out the other colors in the design. Then using a white gel pen, I added details and highlights throughout. And that finishes the card. I hope you found some inspiration and get crafty in your craft space. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Bye-bye.